According to statistics from the National Institute on Aging, up to 75% of men over the age of 60 are silently experiencing poor blood circulation without even realizing it. You may have noticed that you no longer feel as energetic as before. You may not sleep deeply, get tired easily, or even lose interest in things that used to bring you joy. The body starts sending subtle signals, such as frequent nighttime urination, slower recovery after physical activity, or a vague decline in vitality. Many assume these changes are just a natural part of aging. But here is the good news. Leading experts in urology and male hormones have discovered two simple, safe, and drug-free methods that can help restore circulation and naturally support male health in older adults. If you are over 60, do not miss this video. It may completely change how you care for yourself each day. What country are you watching this video from? Let us know in the comments below. Have you ever wondered why? When you were younger, just one good night's sleep was enough to make you feel refreshed. But now, even a small task can leave you exhausted for the whole day. The answer lies in the silent changes happening inside your circulatory and hormonal systems after the age of 60. As the body ages, blood vessels lose their flexibility. The vessels that once expanded easily to deliver blood to vital organs begin to stiffen and narrow. This makes it harder for blood to flow smoothly to the areas that need it most, especially the region below the navel, which is closely linked to male vitality. In addition, after the age of 60, levels of male hormones, particularly testosterone, tend to decline naturally. This directly affects energy levels, mood, and even the body's ability to regulate blood pressure and circulation. You may start to notice that you are more easily irritated, have trouble sleeping, feel colder than usual, or experience frequent nighttime urination. These are all signs that the energy flow in your body is weakening. Lifestyle habits also play a big role in this condition. Sitting too much, not moving enough, poor eating patterns, and prolonged stress keep the nervous system in a constant state of alert, triggering a defensive response. When this happens, the body redirects blood flow to large muscles to prepare for stress, rather than sending it to nourish the organs related to male health. As a result, your vitality declines not because you are getting weaker, but because the blood is not reaching the right places. This is why many people mistakenly believe that poor male health is just an inevitable part of aging. In reality, once you understand the cause and make the right adjustments, your body still has a powerful ability to recover on its own. So the question becomes, how do we send the right signal to the body so that blood can once again flow to the right places, at the right time, just like it used to? Method 1. The 4-2-6 breathing technique. There is a little-known truth: simply adjusting the way you breathe can help improve blood circulation throughout your body. After the age of 60, our nervous system becomes more sensitive to stress. When we experience prolonged anxiety or poor sleep, the body enters a heightened state of alert. This causes the blood vessels to constrict, reducing the amount of blood delivered to vital organs. So, if you often feel tired, low on energy, or struggle with poor sleep, it may be a sign that your body is experiencing a disruption in its natural signals for rest and recovery. The 4-2-6 breathing technique is considered one of the simplest and most effective ways to bring your body back into balance. It is very easy to do. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 2 seconds. Then exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. Repeat this cycle for 2 to 3 minutes, and you will start to feel your body calm down. Your heartbeat slows, your shoulders relax, and your mind becomes clearer. What is truly remarkable is that during this process, your blood vessels begin to dilate naturally, helping blood flow more freely throughout your entire body. One example is Tom, a 68-year-old retired firefighter from Ohio. He came to see me with a tense expression, sharing that he had been having trouble sleeping, felt constantly tired, and had clearly noticed a drop in his vitality. I guided him to practice the 4-2-6 breathing technique every morning and evening, just 2 minutes at a time. After about 2 weeks, he returned and said, "I never thought something as simple as breathing could change my energy and mood like this." He was sleeping more deeply, felt lighter mentally, and most importantly, he felt like he was regaining control of his body. Science has also confirmed the effectiveness of this method. According to research from the Institute for Integrative Neurology in the United States, slow and deep breathing reduces the stress hormone cortisol, increases nitric oxide, which helps dilate blood vessels, and activates the vagus nerve, the communication pathway between the brain and key organs involved in male health. This is how the body recognizes that it is safe enough for blood to flow where it needs to go. No machines, no medications, just slow, steady breathing each day can help reopen the gates of circulation that were quietly closing due to stress and aging. If you keep this up regularly, you will feel the difference not only in your sleep and your mood, but also in your everyday vitality. Method 2. The power pose. When it comes to improving vitality and circulation in later life, many people think of medication, supplements, or complicated exercise routines, but few realize that the way you stand each day can have a powerful impact on your hormones and circulatory system. In over 30 years of working with men over 60, I have noticed something interesting. Those who stand confidently, with their shoulders back and eyes looking forward, tend to maintain better vitality. They complain less about fatigue or hormonal decline. These individuals are not only healthier, but also handle life's challenges more calmly and proactively. The answer lies in something simple yet effective: the power pose. According to a well-known study from Harvard University, holding an open, expansive posture, standing upright with hands on hips, chest slightly lifted, and eyes looking forward, for just 2 minutes a day can increase male hormone levels by up to 20%, while reducing stress hormones by nearly 25%. At the same time, blood vessels dilate, heart rate becomes more stable, and the body shifts into a state of confidence and readiness. Ray, a 72-year-old widower from Arizona, had spent years withdrawn after a few painful experiences in his personal life. When he came to see me, he said he no longer felt excited about life. I guided him to combine the 4-2-6 breathing technique with the power pose for just a few minutes each day. A month later, he returned with a bright smile and said, "I've started seeing someone new, and for the first time in years, I don't feel invisible anymore." This was not magic. It was a real psychophysiological response triggered when both the body and brain receive the message, "I am strong. I am worthy." You can start as early as tomorrow morning. Simply stand in front of a mirror or in a quiet space. Place your feet shoulder-width apart. Rest your hands on your hips. Lift your chin. And hold the posture for 2 minutes. At first, it might feel awkward, but after a few times, it will feel natural. Your body will begin to rebalance hormone levels. Blood vessels will open up, and the energy you thought was gone will quietly return. As we age, our posture tends to collapse, the back curves, shoulders drop, and head tilts downward. This not only affects your outward appearance, but also reduces lung capacity, limits oxygen to the brain, and restricts circulation to key organs related to male health. Restoring an upright posture does not just make you look healthier. It also reopens blood flow to areas that have long been undernourished. That is why the power pose is not just a physical movement. It is a way to reset your internal physiology, from hormones to circulation. When you combine proper posture, proper breathing, and a bit of regular movement, you will be amazed at how small changes can lead to such meaningful results. And the best part is, you can do this right at home, without any equipment, and at no cost. Method 3. Circulation pump from the calves. Have you ever noticed that after a gentle morning walk, you tend to feel more awake? Your mood improves, and sometimes you even sleep more deeply at night. That is not a coincidence. In fact, every step you take not only moves your joints, but also activates a part of your body that is often overlooked, the calves, your natural circulation pump. When we are younger, we move around a lot. The circulatory system is constantly supported by the body's regular movements, especially from the legs. But after the age of 60, when walking becomes less frequent and sitting takes up more time, the calf muscles no longer contract as regularly as before. This leads to blood pooling in the lower body, making it harder for blood to return to the heart and vital organs. As blood flow slows, tissues receive less oxygen and nutrients, resulting in fatigue, weakness, and a noticeable decline in vitality. According to the American Urological Association, AUA, reduced physical activity after age 60 is directly linked to poor circulation and urinary function in men, especially in the area below the navel. That is why taking a light walk each day helps you actively reactivate your body's natural blood-pumping system. And the best part is you do not need to run or do high-intensity training. Just a slow, 10-minute walk each morning is enough to make a difference. I still remember a patient named Alan, a 74-year-old retired mechanic from Michigan. He came to his appointment feeling quite discouraged. Even though he ate well, slept on schedule, and took a few supplements, he still felt his energy fading. When I asked about his daily movement, he admitted, "I only leave the house to go to the doctor. The rest of the time, I mostly sit around." After I encouraged him to begin walking around his home each morning for just 10 minutes, he returned 3 weeks later and shared something simple yet deeply touching. "It feels like electricity is flowing through me again. The reason is that every step causes the calves to contract, pushing blood upward from the legs to the heart and internal organs, including those related to male health. In addition, walking helps lower blood pressure, increase nitric oxide, reduce inflammation, and improve the flexibility of blood vessels. This is especially important for older adults because when blood vessels remain flexible, blood can circulate more easily, nourishing the hormone system and the prostate more effectively. If you have difficulty going outside, you can still walk in place. Do gentle sit-to-stand exercises a few times, or simply lift your heels while sitting, as if you were gently pressing a pedal. These small but steady movements are enough to stimulate the venous pump in your legs to start working again. No cost, no gym required. Just your legs and a little daily consistency are all it takes to reawaken the life force that may have quietly slowed down with age. Each method we have explored offers its own unique benefit, but when combined, they support one another in a truly powerful way. When you integrate proper breathing, strong posture, and steady movement, your body enters a new state, a state of natural recovery, where blood flows smoothly, hormones are balanced, and the nervous system returns to a calm and stable rhythm. Imagine a typical morning. You wake up and instead of rushing to your phone or coffee, you take 2 minutes to breathe using the 4-2-6 rhythm. Each inhale fills your lungs with oxygen. Each gentle exhale releases pressure and stress from your body. You are awakening the parasympathetic nervous system, the part responsible for guiding your body into rest and recovery. Next, you stand tall for 2 minutes in the power pose, with your hands on your hips, head held high, and eyes looking forward. No one needs to see, and no words need to be said. But your body receives a clear message. I am ready. I am strong. In those 2 minutes, male hormones like testosterone are gently activated. Stress hormones like cortisol decrease, and your blood vessels begin to open naturally. Then, you take a 10-minute walk around your yard, down the hallway, or even inside your living room. With each step, your calf muscles contract, pumping blood back to the heart and to your vital organs. That blood carries oxygen, nutrients, and recovery signals to every cell in your body. If walking is difficult, you can still lift your heels, march in place, or do gentle sit-to-stand movements to activate your circulation system. This whole routine takes less than 15 minutes each morning, but these few quiet moments create a ripple effect throughout the day, improving your energy, sleep, mood, and sense of control over your own body. With consistency, you will notice subtle but undeniable changes. Your mornings become clearer, nighttime urination may reduce, and a refreshed sense of vitality returns to your daily life. I have guided many patients over 60 through this routine. They were not gym-goers or athletes. They were people just like you. People who once believed their best years were behind them. But after just a few weeks, they would call or return with a new light in their eyes, a stronger posture, and even a different tone of voice. One 70-year-old man once told me, "I am not young again, but I feel alive again." That transformation did not come from medicine or expensive treatments. It came from understanding what the body truly needs and responding to it gently each day. These 3 simple methods, breathing, posture, and movement, require no special skills or equipment. But when practiced together, they form a complete vitality loop that helps you reconnect with the energy you once thought was lost to age. This is not a quick fix. It is a new way of living, one where you take charge of your prostate, your hormones, and your circulation through the smallest of daily choices. Just start with one breath, one stance, one step, and your body will take care of the rest. After the age of 60, many people believe that declining vitality, poor sleep, and constant fatigue are simply unavoidable parts of aging. But, as we have just seen, that is not necessarily true. The three natural methods you have just learned, proper breathing, confident posture, and gentle daily movement, not only help improve blood circulation, but also support male function and hormonal balance in a safe and effective way. When you breathe deeply and rhythmically, your body receives the signal that it is safe, allowing blood vessels to expand and energy to flow more freely. When you stand tall and grounded, your body naturally adjusts hormone levels in a positive direction, helping you feel more confident and strong. And when you take those morning steps, even just for 10 minutes, your calves act as natural pumps that send blood back to the heart and nourish your vital organs, including the prostate and urinary system. You do not need to do anything dramatic. Just one small daily habit, practiced consistently, can guide your body toward gentle recovery. When circulation flows well, vitality becomes sustainable, a simple yet powerful truth. If you found this content helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share it with your loved ones. And if you've tried one of these three methods, leave a comment below. I always read and deeply appreciate each message from our viewers.